We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Getting off tonight for Arizona. Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Wong has it, and a rather easy first out. At the plate, A.J. Pollock, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Here's Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis. Left fielder, Will Myers.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Peralta has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Second
Striding in,
baseman.
Colton Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out toward second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Jed Jerko now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jake Lamb. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Jake Lamb.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Peralta, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Chris Owings. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line softly toward the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Now in the box, Chris Herman. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. Stepping in, Marcus Stroman. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here it comes on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Matt
Infield shifted
Carpenter.
well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back on it, and this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Lined hard toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Right fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. One run in and one gone so far this inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hazelbaker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 7th.
Stepping up now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Stroman steps into the windup. 2-2 pitch on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Peralta is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Arizona. First baseman number 44.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Late that time for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming on is Fowler, but this will land out there just foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter in foul ground. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jake Lamb. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sierra comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
Striding in once again, David Peralta. He singled his last time. Now here it comes. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Coming on is Fowler, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Sierra. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So striding forward now, Mike Leake, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Will Myers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Owings is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Shortstop, Chris Owings.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler on the run. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Jeremy Hazelbaker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Sierra has a beat on it. One away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Standing in, Chris Herman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. So stepping in, Marcus Stroman. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. There is Jerko. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 16.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta moves over. 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Shot back up the middle. Pollock is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
D. Gordon.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz into shallow center, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch. In there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Set to deliver on 2-1. Weak chopper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Hit to short. Owings has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So digging in now, Dexter Fowler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta's under it, and that ends the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Jake Lamb.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Myers is under it, 1 out. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And his indecision costs him here as they'll put the tag on him for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Striding in once again. Sierra 0 for 1 for
left fielder number 34.
into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Stephen Piscotty will grab a bat and hit.
Stephen Piscotty.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Not in time as he steals second. Ready on 0-2. Drilled to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Second baseman, number 16.
Ready for another chance? Colton Wong. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. Before we get the inning underway, Kevin Segrist is on to pitch from the bullpen now. Now to start inning number 7, Yasmani Tomas is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tomas is retired, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Chris Herman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle.
Number 8, Chris Iannetta.
Lays off 1-0, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Stroman. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sierra is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Patrick Corbin comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
Patrick Corbin.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Jose Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yadier Molina stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Dexter Fowler stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Sam Tuivalala gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
So a runner at first now with one away. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. Jake Lamb standing in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Fowler is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop,
Nate Jones will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 65, Nate Jones.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. Now batting, Sierra. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So striding forward now, Sean Gilmartin. Rendell Grichuk will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep this. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Heading for second now is Tomas. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Iannetta.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off him. Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box, Nate Jones trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Brian Goodwin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now at the plate, Will Myers. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. To short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. In the air now out to left field. Tomas is there to make the catch, and that's a big out number 1. So striding in, Jed Jerko, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back a guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against them.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Goldschmidt will have plenty of room as he makes the catch. And there's a big out number 2. Tommy Pham.
For the Cardinals, number 28, Tommy Pham.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi.